Hi guys, welcome to another Workout Wednesday. Hi guys, Lucy Sullivan here for another Workout Wednesday for you, and today it's part 2 or session B of your weekly program. So guys, archery's just started again. We need to get nice and strong. We need to get our upper body and lower body strong for the season. The first exercise I want you to try is a squat. So we're going to grab some weights, any weights that you have to hand. I like to put them on my shoulders for this one, and with the squat your feet are going to be hip width, shoulder width apart, chest up, and you're going to squat nice and low and stand, pinch a penny. Sit nice and low, stand, pinch a penny. The next exercise is a bench press. Now, obviously in here I don't have a bench or a gym bench, so I'm going to do a floor press. So it's very simple. You can do this at the gym if you had a bench, or on the floor at home. So we're going to lie down, and then what I want you to do is just turn your arms out so your weights are facing outwards. You're going to bring your elbows down to 45 degrees, keeping your tummy tucked on the floor, so engaging that core, and you're going to push the arms up above you. If you really wanted to increase the exercise, you can rotate the arms down to the side and rotate them back to that start position at the top. Make sure you breathe out on the way up. Next exercise is going to ensure that you have a nice strong back. So what we're going to do is pop a band or 2 bands on the bottom of your feet. I want you to lean back slightly and puff up your chest, and from there you're going to row your elbows back behind you. So for every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We've just done a push, and now we're going to do a pull. Next exercise I want you to try, it's an overhead split squat. So we're going to do overhead because we want some stability in the shoulders, and with the opposite leg to the hand you're using, you bring that forward, you split your legs, and I want you to drop down to the floor, push up with the heel and with the ball of the foot on the back leg. Remember to make sure that that arm stays nice and steady. You're engaging your lats, so it's going to help your archery, and you're going to drop down and push up. So imagine there's a straight line going from your head down to the middle of your body, going straight down and up. And don't forget to swap sides. We're going to go back to a pushing motion, so we've got press ups. If you're feeling really good, you can do them on the side of a sofa. If you feel not confident with them, you can do them on your knees. But we're going to do normal press ups today. So what I want you to do, you grab a weight and you want to try and get your chest to touch the weight or a tin or anything you've got to hand. Pop your hands either side of the object, go up into a plank position, tuck your tummy in, drop your chest down and push up. The next exercise is a pulling motion again. So we've done our rows with our bands, we're now going to do some rows with our weights. I want you to pop one hand on the side of a coffee table or sofa. You're going to go into like a rugby scrum position. So you're on the balls of your feet. If your balance isn't too great, pop your feet on the floor. You want to make sure that your back's nice and flat and your knees are soft. Pick up the weight and you're going to pull that up to the sky, elbows up 10 times. And don't forget to swap your arms. This next exercise I actually learned from one of my old GB coaches, Lana, and she always made sure that our backs were really strong. So this one we're going to pop down on our tummies. We're going to engage our core, but we're working the back of our core now. So hands on your temples, and I want you to lift up your chest, drop it back down, lift up your chest and drop it back down. So I call these reverse crunches. Some people call them prone extensions, but they're so good for your back and good for your archery. The last exercise of today is for the front of your core, and it's a little bit for your coordination as well. So we're going to do some dead bugs. So you're going to push your ribs down into the floor, knees up at 90 degrees and your hands up pointing to the ceiling. This is your start position, so always return to this. Drop the opposite hand and opposite leg as far as you can without your back lifting, so keep your back down on the floor. Come back to that start position. Swap. And back to the start. And if you're feeling really good, you can hold some weights in your hands. So I hope you enjoyed those 2 programs. Now remember, the session 1 or session A you can do on Monday or Tuesday, for example, and this session today, session 2 or session B, you can do later on in the week, and then obviously you've got your archery at the weekends. So play around with these exercises, make sure you get nice and strong and really focus on the technique. I'll see you next week.